Have you ever wondered if there's a way to crush Black Friday sales without running discounts that cheapen your brand? Most clothing brands feel trapped, but after digging into hundreds of strategies, I've found an approach that actually works. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what one brand did to explode their sales and how you can use the same playbook for your own store this Black Friday. But first, here's why discounting could totally destroy your brand. There's a famous saying that goes, how you get them is how you keep them. With all these new customers in on Black Friday sales, the influx in revenue feels good. But now you've also created an expectation of discounts going forward, and they won't buy unless there is one. So what you're really doing is destroying your profits, not just for a single drop, but for the future of your brand. But there's an even bigger reason that damages clothing businesses for the long term, and it's that you risk your brand image. Discounts make you look like a dropshipping or fast fashion brand, which totally degrades the quality of your products that you've spent so long to design and create. If you expect customers to become loyal to your brand, you need a Black Friday campaign that doesn't involve discounts. But how do you do that? Well, the brand Pure Sport cracked the Black Friday code. And if you want to sell more without slashing prices, I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So they're an activewear brand that felt that Black Friday's focus on overconsumption clashed with their brand values. So instead of sending out PR packages to their influencers as normal, they did something totally radical. They sent out empty boxes. So imagine being an influencer during Black Friday, buried in a mountain of packages, but then you open one and it's completely empty, except for a note at the bottom with instructions. And they said, find some old sports clothes that you no longer use, put them in the box, and then send it back. So what happened next? Pure Sport donated all the returned gear to sports and active education charities, helping more people get into sport. It was a campaign that actually lived up to their brand's mission. But here's where it really took off. The influencers started sharing their empty box stories on TikTok and Instagram. And so the campaign went totally viral, over 3 million views, because it stood out and actually meant something. And with that came an influx of new followers and potential buyers for future drops. Now, maybe you're not a sports brand, and even if you are, you can't just copy this campaign, but you can create your own viral value-driven campaign for Black Friday. And here are 3 steps to get you started. So step 1, make an enemy of Black Friday. Pure Sport saw that the frenzy and overconsumption clash with their brand values. So they made this problem the enemy of their entire campaign. And that's exactly what you're going to do for your own brand, but in your own unique way. So break down Black Friday into its parts. Let's say mindless shopping, influencer hype, waste, or whatever bothers you most about it. And then pick the element that makes you most frustrated or that goes completely against your brand's mission and make it the villain of your campaign. And then step 2, once you've chosen your Black Friday enemy, it's time to get creative. Since Pure Sport's mission is to support people in athletics, they sent out empty boxes and asked their influencers to fill them with old sports clothes. And then they donated the clothes to charity, so the campaign actually advanced their mission and made a real impact. But this is the moment that can make or break your Black Friday campaign, because if your creative idea truly fits your mission, you'll have a campaign that's not just viral, but genuinely meaningful. But if it feels forced or off-brand, it'll fall flat and waste your time and money. So to make this easier for you, I've created a resource packed with real brand missions and Black Friday ideas for all different types of clothing brands. For example, if you run a sustainability brand and your twist on Black Friday could be to plant a tree for every new follower or newsletter sign up. Or if you're in the art world and hate the impulse buying that devalues someone's work, spotlight a single artist and auction off one of their paintings or a unique t-shirt with their design on it, with the proceeds supporting both the artist and your mission. And there are tens of other types of brands and Black Friday twist ideas here, so I guarantee you'll find something that works for you. So if you want to check it out for free, there's a link in the description of this video just below. But here's the really cool part. Pure Sport didn't just stop at making a positive impact. They actually turned it into a viral campaign that brought in millions of new eyes and and future buyers to their brand. And here's how you can do the same. After the influencers posted about their empty boxes, PureSport created their own videos sharing the story behind the campaign and what made it different. And you can do this too. Just make a quick video where you explain what most brands do on Black Friday, then reveal your unique twist. And the key to making your video take off is the hook. But this is where most brands miss and their video just flops. So to make it super easy, here are 3 proven plug and play hooks that you can just steal. Most brands do insert action on Black Friday, but we refused. When we did this on Black Friday, people said insert feedback. And finally, don't buy this product. And after filling in the blanks, these could sound something like this. Most brands push customers to buy stuff they don't need on Black Friday, but we refused, and here's why. When we sent empty boxes to influencers, people thought it was a mistake. Don't buy this t-shirt. And here's a pro tip. Post your video after Black Friday sometime in December so that when it goes viral, you can turn those eyes into Christmas sales. But here's the thing. You might have a lot of eyes, even a good drop that brings in some sales. But without a community of loyal customers that buy again, your brand will suffer. And if you don't do something about it now, it might be too late. So watch this video next, where I'll show you 26 community building secrets I learned from working with nearly 400 different brands. I promise you, you're gonna love this video and it's gonna change the way that you look at creating and building a clothing brand. I'll see you over there.